What's up? This is the Vinyl Casket, home to the lamest taste. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. All one word, the Vinyl Casket, where you subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much more. We're doing a casket review here on a DC animated show. I'm a little behind. It took me a while to get through this show and then get to all these reviews that I've had stacked up. But this is Creature Commandos, streaming on HBO Max from DC Studios. This is animated and tied into their new James Gunn universe. This premiered December 5th, 2024, so the end of last year, with 8 episodes. I really, really love the animation here. I think the animation is on point. I really enjoyed the stories. They were fun. They were interesting. They took a bunch of weird characters and they do a very interesting, weird story that fits James Gunn's storytelling. It's very, this story is very reliant and dependent on the whole idea of Suicide Squad taking Amanda Waller, taking, is it Rick Flag's dad? Rick Flag Sr. So basically, you take Rick Flag Sr., which is an interesting idea here, and you put him with a bunch of weird creatures, including the Weasel. And it's a whole, instead of dying because they don't really care, it's weird. They get Suicide Squad basically with creatures and Rick Flag's dad, and they got to go do this whole thing. And it's very interesting. It's very raunchy. It's very adult. Is it rated? It's TVMA. But yeah, if you're a fan of Suicide Squad and you're a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, it's that humor, it's that personality, but with different characters, including the Bride of Frankenstein, G.I. Robot, Weasel. It's just really interesting. The cast of characters here is done very well. They are a lot of in the terms of DC Universe, they're like D-rate characters that have been pushed together and really amplified and taken care of. And I had a really good time invested in enjoying this. And if this is to tell what is to come for the new DCU under James Gunn, I'm very excited. I still haven't checked out Superman. I'm sorry. I haven't gotten around to that. That will be as soon as I can. But I'm really excited to see the direction that they're taking, because I know there's a lot of stuff coming that if this is the vibe, I trust it. And this was most people's first taste in what James Gunn's vision is. And this is obscure. Creature Commandos isn't that A-list title, but between Creature Commandos and Peacemaker, if he stays on this vibe, this idea, this direction, then I trust it. With that being said, guys, I gave Creature Commandos a 4.7 out of 5, which is a very strong rating in my opinion. That is my Casket rating on the Casket scale from the Casket himself. Yes, very good show. Very, very good animation here. Great voice cast, great script, great directing. I loved everything about this. This was a very visually appealing show, and the story was really good too. So I think that anyone that enjoyed those last two, well, especially the last Suicide Squad, you're gonna love this. If you like James Gunn's directing and ideas, you're gonna love this. If you love DC, you're gonna love this. With that being said, guys, this is the Vinyl Casket, home to the lamest taste. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, all one word, where you can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much more, and do me a massive favor and stay lame.